And hello again, guys. Today I'm going to be playing a bit of Trackmania Canyon. I haven't seen many videos on YouTube about this game, so I thought I'd just give you an idea what the game's about and everything in the game. I played the original Trackmania for a while. I remember I used to stay at my friend's house and we'd stay up all night playing it. It was a really fun game, good way to waste a few hours. But now they've brought out new games. So there's Canyon, Stadium and Valley. I started off playing Stadium because it was the cheapest one. Me and my friend played that a lot, and it was really fun, I have to say. So I'm just going to spend the next 10, maybe 15 minutes just going through the game, showing you, basically going through the single player mode on it, just to show you what the game's kind of about. And I'm going to be starting off just kind of on the first track, just to give you a vague idea of what the game looks like. And before I go on to maybe some harder tracks. Whoop, and I failed there. And this game, I'd say, is an absolutely brilliant game. Great way of wasting hours upon hours of time. I think I've spent about 80 hours on this game, which is great. I have all three of them. I have Canyon, Stadium and Valley. I'd say I'd rate Canyon at the top. That's the one I'm playing right now, because you can drift in it very easily, and it's just a very fun game to play. Let's see, we'll go on to some of the maybe harder maps. How long does this one take to finish? 2 minutes? Nah. Go on to this one and see if I can't try and finish it. But yeah, it's a great game. It's a good racing game, and the online play on this is really where it shows its best, because people can upload tracks whenever they want, and servers will have a lot of tracks on them. But I'd say I've noticed one thing about this, that the online has kind of gone down a bit in the last few months or so. Not as many people play it, but even if you can't get many people playing it, it's still fun to play with 10 or 15 people that may be on a server racing with you, and you can get your friends to join in. The competition factor in this game is brilliant. Me and my friends are always trying to beat each other and comparing times and comparing positions, and it's a very enjoyable game. Oh no, and I crashed right at the finish line. And the best thing about this game is you don't have to quit out and start the race again. You can just press the delete key on the keyboard if you're playing on a keyboard. Most people will play this on a controller because they find it easier, but I prefer it on the keyboard. I don't know why. Just press the delete key and you start the race again. You can press the backspace key and you start from the last checkpoint, but I'm going to try and beat the gold guy, so okay, we'll give this race one more try, and I don't want to look like a complete noob again on my newly founded YouTube channel. So yeah, Stadium is similar to this, but it's a different style of racing. You don't drift like that when you turn. It's more you just slow down. They're kind of like F2 cars, like Formula 2 cars, or I don't know what else you would have compared them to, but when you slow down you don't drift. You just slow down in a straight line. Oh, Jesus. Valley, I've only played about half an hour of it, because I played these other games so much, I just cannot get used to Valley. I don't know what they're trying to do with it, or what kind of way it works with the driving and steering, but I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Maybe a lot of people out there might say different, might say Valley is the best one, but that's your opinion. You're welcome to it. But I'd say I prefer Canyon, then I would play Stadium, and then I would play Valley if I had to. So I'll just give you a quick look at the multiplayer on this. We'll browse some servers. You see, I have a few people online now. Very short. It's always one of my favorites. I'll join this. I've recently moved house, so my internet is incredibly slow at the moment, so this might take a little while to join, or it might be getting a little bit of lag, but it should be okay. Yeah, the online on this is brilliant. It's very enjoyable. I think I'm 7,000th in Europe right now, which is pretty good. Not bragging or anything, but I like it. The one annoying thing is all those things are kind of around there, but I think they don't show up during the race. I think I might have joined just as a race was ending. Yeah, I did. Sorry about this, guys. Or that, or my thing has just crashed. We have great music going on. A bit of Michael Jackson. I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, it's just loading in a new race. I just got unlucky and joined as soon as the last race stopped. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this for 5 or 10 minutes. Sure. I'll do a couple of tracks. I think each. Yeah, 5 minutes per online kind of race. You see all the other people online there going off ahead of me. And I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm not going to be as good as I used to be. People are going to look at me and say, whoa, he's like 7,000 in Europe, why is he so bad at this? And yeah, I've just completely lost my knack for this game. As well, you hear a lot of YouTube people saying that it's very hard to play games and talk at the same time. Now, whenever I was watching YouTube before, I was like, yeah, sure, you can easily talk and play games, but they're completely right. It's very hard to talk and play a game at the same time. Adds a whole new level of skill to games, which is why sometimes you'd see people that would be recording and they just stop talking halfway through a sentence because they're trying to concentrate on the game. They don't want to look like complete scrubs and noobs while they're trying to show off to you guys on YouTube. And yeah. One thing about this game is you do restart it a lot, especially in online mode, because even though you know a turn is coming up, you have to take it nearly perfectly each time. But I would highly recommend this game to anyone out there that is looking for a competitive racing game, maybe that likes drifting. It's quite kind of Need for Speed feel to it. Also the Steam workshop with this game is brilliant. There's loads of tracks on there that you can download, and there's loads of new cars as well. Like this car I'm driving right now is I got it from Steam Workshop. Someone else made it. Oh, the finish line's right there. So yeah, there's loads of different cars, there's loads of different horns as well. You can hear my one there. Jeez, I need to stop talking and start playing. I'm going to be a complete scrub. But yeah, there's loads of new tracks, and as well, if you don't have the internet, but you often do have your friends come down to your house or anything like that to play games, there's a hot seat option that you can basically take turns doing a track, and you can try and beat each other's times and so on and so forth. And you can download, well, I obviously can't download the tracks, but if you ever did get the internet for a minute through your friend's house or whatever that, if you're playing on a laptop, I would highly recommend downloading a track or something like that so you and your friends can play it. There's some very enjoyable tracks online. Most of these will be made by people. Very talented people. I've never actually tried to make a track in this. My friend has, but it's basically just a troll of a track. You're going like 90 mile an hour uphill, and you have to somehow brake, or else you're just going to crash straight into a wall. And it's impossible to brake when you're going that fast. Very quick enough, I mean. But yeah, there seems to be about 2 minutes left in this, so I don't know what. There's the positions now. I'm 13th somehow. I don't know. But obviously there's not many people online. There's 23 people currently on this server, which is a decent number of people. The more people you get on, the more points you tend to be able to make if you set a good time. The way the points work in this is they're called ladder points. If you beat someone that has more ladder points than you, you will get some ladder points. But if you don't beat someone that's higher than you, say if you beat everyone but they're all lower than you in score, you won't get any ladder points again. So that's a bit annoying, but it's a good way of doing the ranking system in it, I think. You get a lot of people in this game that are incredibly good, and you do the odd time get someone that would be hacking into the game. I'm not sure which hacks they use. I never use hacks. I never see a point. I think it just ruins the game. But you see people that sometimes hack and do cheat, and they'd be setting unbelievable times that you can't possibly see how you would ever beat. But then again, a lot of people are just very good at this game. They can set those times anyway without the need for cheating. You can see, I crashed there. You can see over here the local records. That's the people that have done the best in this track. They're the live rankings. That's the people that are currently in the lead. So you can see me there, Drumbeat. I'm 9th currently. And these are the Dead Mania records. This is all time on this track. The best times I've ever been on it. You can also donate to servers. You'll get so many points. The Mania Plants they're called. You get so many points for completing the solo play, for logging on. like loads of different reasons. As you go up the rankings, I think as well, you'll get some points, and you can donate those points to servers you like. So I think very short, I've donated a lot of points to these. Sorry, I'm not concentrating on the screen. Because these are very good, they've loads of tracks, they always have a good amount of people on. So that's so yeah, that's the end of that race, and that was my first look, a quick impression. You can see I got a few points here. You see our times, and then you'll see how many points you got after. So I got 68 ladder points because I bet a few people that were better than me. So yeah, that was my first little look at Trackmania Canyon. I'm not going to do another race. So if you like this video, let me know. I'll do more on it. Don't forget to like, fave, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends if you think they'd like it. And yeah, thanks. Do all that, and I'll really appreciate it. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good day. Bye. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see me doing more gaming videos, just click one of the links below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.